In this episode, let's discover what the site coordinator, assistant superintendent, finishing superintendent, senior superintendent, project manager, and safety specialist do.
Have you considered a career in construction management? A good starting point is working as the site coordinator. The coordinator is involved in so many different aspects of the work that they quickly learn a lot regarding just about everything that is happening on their construction site. Their tasks and duties include keeping all of the paperwork organized, creating purchasing orders for supplies and materials, provide work orders to the trades, interact and coordinate with the laborers and the handymen, order construction drawings for the trades, coordinating delivery dates for the appliances, shower glass, closet shelving, and communications equipment. The coordinator also walks the construction site, going through each unit, posting information for the workers, and checking that the correct product, colors, and materials have been installed. Being organized and reliable, having good communication skills, and a willingness to keep learning are requirements for this interesting job that can lead to a career as a project manager or superintendent.
Once a coordinator has a few years of experience and they begin to understand the construction process, the next move up in their career path is to become an assistant super. This is where they begin to monitor and verify construction tasks and activities that are delegated to them by their superintendent. Once a task has begun, the assistant super monitors the work progress and verifies the quality, since they have the authority to accept or reject the work. Every construction project has laborers. The assistant super assigns and coordinates the work that some of the laborers will be doing, work along the lines of keeping the worksite organized and tidy, and making sure areas are clean and ready for the next trade to begin. Assistant supers are assigned responsibility for certain areas of the project, such as the parking garage, or the landscaping, or working with the forming crew. The assistant super also assists the coordinators by helping them to solve problems that they may be experiencing with the trades and suppliers. In this role, leadership skills and good communication skills are helpful and are developed, since the assistant supers interact with the trades and other workers and have to be able to effectively explain matters or communicate expectations. The next step up is the finishing super, who takes ownership of the construction of the condo suites. As the concrete shell of the building rises, they become involved, starting first with coordinating the work with the window subcontractor to close in the suites, also called closing the envelope. Their responsibility is to maintain the finishing schedule timelines that have been set for them, outlining the many targets of when all of the different finishing tasks must be completed by. They are also responsible for the quality of all of the finishing work, involving constant daily inspections of the work progress. The finishing super has assistant supers that report to them, who they direct to take responsibility for specific high-volume tasks, such as the installation of all of the shower glass or delivery of all of the appliances. There's one more, the senior finishing super, who takes ownership of the completion of the amenities and specialty finishes, such as the lobby, the party room, the pool, and the gym. The person with the overall responsibility for the project and for the health and safety of all workers on site is the senior super. Through daily challenges and using their experience, they find a way to get things done. The finishing super and some of the assistant supers report directly to the senior super. A very important duty that the senior super is responsible for is directing the health and safety operations on site. The super plans the project and then relies on delegating tasks and responsibilities to the assistant supers and the finishing super. This planning includes the overall construction strategy, the staffing for the site, and keeping the job on budget through monitoring and controlling the work. Now, let's find out what a project manager does to discover if this career interests you. The project manager creates the project using their knowledge and experience. Up to a year before breaking ground, they work with the consultant team on design development and tendering contracts to subcontractors and suppliers. Once construction has started, they spend on average 1 day on site every week to make sure that problems are dealt with in a timely manner. Once the project is up and running, they manage the project with attention to the schedule, payments, cash flow, and managing the changes and extras. After a while, an experienced project manager becomes good at solving problems before they happen. You can be an expert, but that's not helpful if you cannot convey information effectively to the people around you. Good communication skills are one of the top skills that you need moving into the workplace.
And now, here is another career in construction that is always in demand: the safety specialist. They use their training to set up and maintain a safe work environment for all workers on the construction site. Before any worker begins working on a site, the safety specialist prepares a safety plan and a safety board, which includes all the required documents, some being the map to the nearest hospital, emergency phone numbers, etc. In order to meet the legal safety requirements, they must read and understand what's commonly called the Green Book, the Ontario Occupational Health and Safety Act, and regulations. Next is the plan for the site setup. This includes the layout of the temporary fencing, the necessary signage, the procedures for closing a sidewalk or lane of traffic, truck turning safety protocols, and fully stocked first aid kits, among other tasks such as worker orientation and documenting the procedures for operating the hoist. Once the work has begun, they begin their enforcement duties, which includes regular visual inspections of the construction site. When an unsafe act or condition is discovered, they begin by communicating the expectations to the workers, and also educate them on the right and wrong ways to go about their work. In the event that a worker is observed again working in an unsafe way, tickets for noncompliance are issued and disciplinary actions can be taken. It's not only about safe work methods. The responsibilities of the safety specialist doesn't stop there. It also includes setting up the policies for the prevention of violence, racial discrimination, and harassment. Construction sites without a competent and enforced safety policy can be a dangerous place. The safety specialist applies their knowledge and wisdom to saving lives every day. For more videos and resources, go to www.boltonline.org.